Shalom and welcome to Students of Torah. This year is entitled Overcoming the Fear of the Unknown. We learned in the previous shirim regarding the Meraglim, contradiction in Rashi. On the same day that they were going out, they were considered tzaddikim, and then Rashi says they were considered sham already from the beginning. So which one is it? So Gur Aryeh says the moment of change was the time they were appointed. Bartanura says the moment of change was when they turned their backs to Moshe. And the Marsha and Sota Daf Lamed Hey says the moment of change is when they left. Doesn't stress anything about leaving Moshe, just when they left. So it could be according to Marsha, everything was great. They were wonderful. And when they were appointed, they were fine. When they planned on leaving, they were fine. But once they started physically going on their journey to the unknown, to new areas in life, it was just too much for them. It wasn't so much leaving Moshe. As the Bartanura says, it was just a question of going to somewhere they didn't know. And it could be if they would have had Moshe with them, that would have helped them overcome that fear, quite possible. Either way, I'd like to just analyze this idea of going into a new area that we just don't know about. I think it cripples so many of us. It crippled the Gedolei Hador, the Tennessean, they were Gedolim. It crippled them. They just couldn't deal with the unknown. The Midbar was a known entity. It wasn't beautiful. It wasn't the Waldorf of Astoria, but it was a known entity where their needs were taken care of. Let's stick with the basic, simple life, a known entity where God's taking care of us, as opposed to a grand, beautiful, magnificent place, but unknown, where we're going to have to be on our own, with God's help in a more subtle manner. How often does that go ahead and cripple us? We just cannot go to the new place. So many of our holy brothers at Chutz La'aretz, and they want to come to Israel, it's an unknown, financially, educationally, socially. I just don't know what's going to, I just can't go. I'm in the last year certainly ventured into the area of the unknown with studying and the ascent to the Har Bayit. There was certainly an unknown, and it was a fearful, scary area, and it's still a challenging area going into the unknown, but Mi'at Hashem will keep pushing forward. Personal lives, moving on, whether it's a new job, new yeshiva, whatever it may be. There's a fear, and it's totally natural to have fear. And that's not a problem when a person has fear of the unknown. The problem is when that fear cripples a person. Mi'at Hashem, we should be able to learn from the spies. They were giants. They were not simple people. But the fear of the unknown crippled them. In Mi'at Hashem, we should be able to deal with these situations where we may have fear. We're humans, and that's a normal human emotion. But where the fear only leads us to be precautious in a proper, rational manner, but never leads us to be handicapped and crippled. Shalom.